You read the title of the video, so let's get started. Going no contact after a breakup, or she pulls away hard. She will likely block you on all social media, perhaps even your phone number. Now, the natural reaction for most men is to want to over-engineer, get involved, pursue, and be needy. And mission critical is to not get needy. The number one thing you cannot do is beg. I know a lot of you may want to in this moment of grief. You want to go and beg, essentially. But that will guarantee to not. I know in this moment of need, a lot of you want to come and beg. You won't call it that, but let's be real, that's what it is. That is guaranteed to not work. You cannot beg, be needy, and come groveling back. You must maintain a position of power with your girlfriend or wife that's pulled away, or your girlfriend that's breaking up with you. You must maintain your masculine frame, and you must maintain a position of power in your masculine frame at all times, which means continuing on with your mission, your purpose, and your business, and going no contact for some time. Now, many of your friends might say, just move on, it's not meant to be, which can be frustrating to hear, where you have a history and you're in love and have feelings with this person, and you want to make things work. You want to do something to fix it now, which, depending on how volatile or toxic or perhaps even abusive the relationship was, you ought to try to make it work. You really should try in general to make things work and fix your relationship rather than just running away at the first sign of trouble, which is a toxic trait a lot of us millennials have. So what is your best option? What is the best thing to do? So the best thing you can do is to not communicate with her, not message her, and give her space and go no contact. Because what's guaranteed to not work is to beg, pursue her, in this case over pursue her, since your interest is not welcomed at this point. So instead is to give her that space and go no contact. The power of no contact, which we'll describe in this video, is to give her the space as a woman she needs to rethink her thoughts and redevelop attraction for you, and to give you the opportunity as a male to not demonstrate neediness by over pursuing and begging and groveling and supplicating to her, and instead refocusing on your mission, getting recentered in your masculine frame and focusing on your mission and your purpose. So by going no contact, you let the dust settle. It will take her some time to get over her initial feelings of anger or perhaps even relief if you were begging as she was leaving and pulling away and breaking up with you. It will take her a couple days to unblock you. It can take up to 2 weeks. Generally a couple days, or perhaps even 1 day, but generally a couple days up to a week. Worst case scenario, 2 weeks, but generally about 2 to 5 days. But the point here is, do not reach out to her. Do not try to show up at her door. Don't try to have a friend talk to her. Don't try to add her on some other social media platform or a different phone number. Nothing. You cannot reach out to her. You cannot beg. You cannot be needy. This is mission critical. You may think it needs more involvement. As men, we want to engineer, we want to fix, we want to get our hands involved in something to fix something. That is not how this works. So let's be very clear. That's not how this works in this case. That will never work. If you want to guarantee failure, over pursue, try to engineer. That won't work in this case. Think of it this way. Women are cats. They're cats. They need space. They need to come to you as they please. They come and go as they please. So if you try to grab her and squeeze her and hold her and force her there like a cat, it's guaranteed to run away. All you can do as a man is to maintain your masculine frame and provide the environment for her to come and feel safe and comfortable there, getting your attention, and she'll come and go, and she'll come back when she wants your attention. So match her energy if she ran away from you. Again, mission critical here is you cannot beg. You cannot be needy. So while you're in no contact, you let her come to you or wait 30 days. When she does, if she does reach out to you, be warm and give her the time she needs to respond, but be warm and engage her. Don't be a cold fish, don't be negative, and do not ignore her. Under no circumstances do you be cold and negative or ignore her. If you do this, it won't make her think she has to pursue you more. It'll make her think clearly you're not interested. Clearly there's no hope here. Clearly there's nothing to try to work on. And she'll leave. And she'll shut the door, shut down any seed of attraction that could regrow and repair your relationship. And she's gone. So again, for emphasis, if she reaches out, do not be cold, do not ignore her, unless you truly want her out of your life, if it was that bad. So that's what no contact is. Waiting for her to reach out to you. If she left, she's the one who broke things off. She needs to come back to you. Would you even want a relationship where you're constantly having to chase her down and fix things and you're constantly doing all the work? Really, think about it. Would you want that relationship? Probably not. Hopefully not. Hopefully you have some standards that make sense that you wouldn't want that relationship. So let her come to you and remain in no contact for 30 days. Again, not talking to her in any form or fashion, even through a friend, through a different anything. Smoke signals, pigeon, nothing. If she does reach out, don't just say something vague, hey, how's your day? Although she may say that. She may just send a meme. She may just send something, hey, this reminded me of you. She may just say, hey, how's it been? She, as a girl, they'll put herself in her orbit to you in a subtle way. But your response can't be subtle. Don't just say, hey, how's your day? Make your intentions clear. Hey, it's been some time. How about we meet at that coffee shop that we know, or that restaurant, that bar that we know, and see if we can work things out. That way it's a simple but clear way. She understands your objective, that you want to talk and see if you can patch things and work through things. So make your intention clear and set up a time to meet. Don't re-engage her. Don't have a big long conversation. Don't try to talk to her for the rest of the day. Just simply respond in a warm but calm demeanor and set up a time to meet. It shouldn't be a time where you're playing games, or she should be playing games and either one of you are trying to make each other jealous, in a roundabout way on social media. If anyone's doing that, you simply need to end a relationship, work on their emotional maturity so that they can be ready better next time for the next relationship. Because that's unacceptable and clearly just emotionally immature. So this part of no contact can be difficult, but you have to trust the science of attraction here. Trust the process. Have faith in yourself and confidence in yourself that you're able to reattract her if you want, and if there is any seed of attraction left in her. She needs to have space and time to think about you, just like in the original courtship phase. She needs space to fall in love with you again, to think about you. Where is he? What's he doing? Is he dating someone else already? What's he doing? She needs to think about you and wonder about you. And she'll probably think, why isn't he begging like all the other guys, like all the other exes? So it puts you in a position of power where she's like, wow, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I made a mistake. Eventually, these thoughts will creep back into her, and it elevates you to where she can regrow that attraction, because she's wondering, where is he? Who's he talking to if he's not talking to me? He's not giving me attention. Why isn't he chasing me down and begging? Maybe I made a mistake. Before we continue on, please like, subscribe, comment below how you feel about these things. If they're helpful to you, my goal here is to help you. And there'll be free email coaching we'll talk about soon. And during this time when she's left only wondering what's occupying your time if you're not chasing her down, you're going about your mission. You're focusing on your work, your career, your business, your side hustles, your hobbies. You're making new friends. Talk to people everywhere you go, on the street, as you go about your life. You're just friendly, talking to people, meeting people, being the man that she originally fell in love with. If there is an original seed of attraction that can regrow, she will meet up with you. And when you meet up with her, give her a hug, be cordial and everything, be warm, calm, and friendly, and flirt and banter. Pretend it's almost like your original first or second date. Try to escalate, but slowly. Don't just try to rush into things. Be invested in her, how she's doing, and demonstrate to her that you've changed. Don't tell her, don't be needy. Don't get into that again. You have to correct that. Demonstrate to her that you've changed and show her that you are a high value man again, that she originally fell in love with, and that you've recentered yourself in your masculine frame. You don't need to tell her, just tell her the things you're doing, and she can sniff it. These women, they can just sense it. They know when a man is in his masculine frame. And slowly over time, she can redevelop those feelings of attraction that she once had. Now, this is only going to work under one prerequisite condition, that she has the original foundation, that original layer, that seed of attraction still, those feelings still for you, and can regrow that. It's possible those are gone, especially if there's been a history of abuse or cheating or something really severe, or she has fundamental childhood issues, abandonment issues, stemming from her childhood, and she just emotionally isn't healed, isn't capable of working on long-term relationships. And these are the types of girls, a lot of times you'll see them bounce in and out of relationships or multiple marriages all throughout their life. Frankly, at this point, you probably have a history with this guy or girl, and you are able to identify if they have those abandonment issues, those attachment issues, stemming again from their childhood, their upbringing, and things that have occurred, traumas that have occurred in their life, and you're able to know that. So you could best answer that question. But notwithstanding that issue, if she has original attraction for you, that can redevelop and grow again to fall back in love with you, again with space and time. And you demonstrating that you've recentered and redeveloped that foundation as a man, back in your masculine frame. Perhaps another thing to consider, and most of you that are grieving right now, this may seem not possible or a far way off, but it is possible after these 30-day no contact period, you are the one that maybe will lose your attraction. Maybe you'll realize once that first week goes by and it's really hard, you're emotional, you're torn, you're heartbroken. After that, you start spending time with your friends again. You start going out to the bar and just casually, I'm not saying go out and try to date and find a new girlfriend in 30 days, but just casually go about your life, meet people, go have fun with other people and go meet other people and go about your mission, go about your day. And you may notice that it's actually you who doesn't want to re-engage the relationship. Perhaps the relationship had grown too toxic and just isn't worth it now. And perhaps you're better off with other options. Perhaps you're better off single. And as a high value male, you should have those options. So that's actually up to you to decide. It's good to put yourself in that position where you can choose. So just know that during and after this 30-day period of no contact, it's really a good opportunity for let the dust to settle, and not just for her, but for you to reevaluate, is this really what you want? Do you really want to go back to this girl that left you and work things through? Maybe there was something that was your fault and she had all the good reason to leave you, and then that's on you to fix. There's all kinds of different circumstances, but it really gives you an opportunity here to evaluate, is this good going forward? Or perhaps you should go back to being single and you're actually better off without her or him. Just know, everyone, that I feel for you. This is hard. I've been in this position before that you've been in. I have been in these circumstances before, getting blocked and abandoned, and you're heartbroken. But just know that the day after the breakup is the worst. And then the next day is a little bit better. And just think, in this moment right now, where you're heartbroken, it's only up from here. It only gets better from here. Right now, right after is the worst. It's not like it's going to be worse and worse and worse week after week. It gets better. You'll start to heal. You'll be okay being single again. You'll be okay finding a new you'll be okay finding a new man or woman in your life that'll complement you and be more compatible for you. So just know, I feel for you, and I'm here for all of you guys. But the space will either, one, give her that opportunity, that space, time she needs to redevelop the feelings of attraction, or two, give either of you or both the chance to really evaluate and see for yourselves, is this what you want? Is this really what you want? Is this relationship worth pursuing? Oftentimes it is, but I'm just saying there are times where it's not. And you do want to move on and find a more compatible match, especially if the relationship is abusive in any way or toxic. The point here is to not be needy, focus on being in your masculine frame always, recommit and recenter yourself, and trust in the science of attraction. Trust the law of attraction. This is the beauty of no contact, to refocus on yourself and give her the opportunity to redevelop the feelings of attraction. Trust me, I've seen broken relationships come back. I've seen people get their girlfriend, their wife back after breakup or before divorce, after these 30 days, or before or sometimes after. But generally around these 30 days gives you that opportunity to redevelop those feelings of attraction. I've seen people bounce back from this. This process does work if she has any remaining feelings. Just always focus on being in your masculine frame, that having your mission and smiling everywhere you go. And you'll be shocked if you just smile and have that positive energy and just talk to everyone. You'll be shocked at the people you can attract into your life and the beautiful things you can attract into your life. So comment, like, and subscribe. And this channel and myself, we will teach you So like, comment, and subscribe, please. And I will teach you how to attract these beautiful things in your life, how to get your girlfriend, how to get your boyfriend back, and become the person you should be to attract all these things into your life that are more beautiful than you can possibly imagine. Lastly, email me for free coaching advice at hello@himandhersdating.com. See the description below. Thank you, everyone.